the track at Salinas, right? And how it compares to, say, the skate park, right?
Yeah.
Because the skate park is, you can't, I mean, it's not really geared toward events like you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the city council doesn't know about it, or if they think it's like that. That's maybe the reason why. You know what I mean? People have
That's a great
speculation.
point. That's a
You know what I'm
great
saying?
point. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that is a big challenge that we keep running into, is that it's been hard to just explain to them what BMX racing is and what it looks like and how it's structured. And it isn't a pump track. It isn't, something that is just free for the public to go to at any point in time. There are some race tracks that are set up where there's a partnership between who's operating the track and in state, while it's sanctioned and having sanctioned events, and then the city has freedom to do whatever they would like to do also. But the challenges that you see there is, if you open it up to everyone, people aren't going to be respectful to the track. And in the end, we're going to be paying lots of money trying to repair it all the time.
Right.
If people are going out there on motorbikes or just damaging the track in whatever kind of way.
Yeah, for sure. It makes me think about like the pools, like, because I take my kids to the pool and they gate it, you know what I mean, and lock it whenever it's not in operation and stuff like that. So they could do the same with the bike track, the BMX
and
track.
that's what it was for many years previously.
Really?
When it was operating under STX BMX from 2012 to 2017. That's how it was set up. It was a USA BMX sanctioned track. It was locked. Wow. And it was only open on the designated days, which typically, take for example Lone Star BMX in San Antonio. They have one day where they do practice, like on a Tuesday. They race on a Thursday and race on a Saturday. And then in between, they might have some other clinics.
Yes.
And but they are only open during those times, those scheduled times, and then the rest of the time it's locked, and people aren't allowed to go on it.
Oh man, wow!
I was. So you were saying, is the city aware? Right. I don't know if the city is aware of what a sanctioned racetrack could bring.
Yeah, and that's what we've been trying to educate them and everyone on, because to be fair, the sport of BMX racing has been gone from our city for years now. And unless you grew up doing it, or maybe you're from a different place and moved here, a different place that had a track and moved here, you probably don't even know what it is. And so we've been trying to just show them what it is and what it's all about. And that's just been like a big hurdle for us.
Right. So what are some of the things that it could bring? I mean,
consider X Games.
Oh, yeah.
It could bring some sort of
okay, so having these events would bring revenue, stuff like that, to help. Okay.
Absolutely. Exactly. So every USA BMX sanctioned track, like in Texas, has the ability to host a state qualifier race. So this is one of the series that we do the state races. And then at the end of the year, which is in, I think, 2 weeks, they have a state final, which is going to be in Houston. And it's so much fun. I mean, this is something that got me hooked in the sport too, was just our family traveling to all these different tracks to go to these state qualifier races. And we would make a whole weekend out of it. And
Laurie, if I may, how many people do you think attend?
Well, hundreds and hundreds. Yeah, in the hundreds. And I because I do drone videography and drone photography, I always capture that footage while we're there. And I have shown the city before, and I played it at city council, just for them to get a perspective, like look at all these cars, and people are camping out all around the track. And this brings all these people to come to your city. And not only are they spending money in hotels, but at the restaurants, and they're staying extra nights, especially for Corpus. Everyone that we speak to in this community, all the different tracks that we go to around Texas, they all say, please bring the track back to Corpus. We want a beach vacation. We want to go down there, and we want to spend the whole weekend and hang out there. And so everyone really wants this. Everyone is really rooting for this in the BMX community.
It funds itself. It brings the money to our city.
It's like, duh, right?
And if they don't, then no, I mean, nothing, if it's not,
right.
If we can't hold races and we can't have events, then it's just a dirt track, and no one's going to really travel for that.
Do they have, it makes me think of like the schools, you know what I mean? Maybe it could be part of like a UIL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some of our board members are really trying to work a program with that too. So.
Wow. It seems like there's a lot of money in the school system. You know what I mean? That's interesting. That could be an interesting avenue.
Yeah. So, I mean, not only would it be great for the local community and, just our local races, bringing kids out. It's such a positive sport. It's a family sport. It's a generational sport. It's super cool to be out there and you see little kids from 2 years old to their parents racing, to their grandparents racing.
Nice.
And there's just so many positive things about it.
Yeah.
So not only just at that level, and it's also a sport for everyone. Take my son, for example. He's 6 years old and he's on the autism spectrum. But where some team sports might not be for him, he can ride his bike.
Yeah.
This sport, he loves this sport. I mean, he can do this. I mean, it's like a minute race, or depending on how fast you are. It could be up to a minute race. And this is something he can hyper focus on. And so this is someone from, like his skill set all the way to someone who's training for the Olympics, because it's an Olympic sport also.
Wow.
So
that's amazing.
I just feel like it's a sport everyone belongs in this sport. There's something for everyone.